Good morning. Your life with Janetta. What a wonderful morning here in Panama. It's kind of cloudy, so that's why partly sunny, but I'm taking a chance here. I hope it doesn't rain before I end this brief program this morning. Yeah, what's going on in the world? Let's talk about it. We need to talk. We need to know how you feel, what's going on. ¿Verdad? Buenos días, buenos días. Bienvenido a Panamá Mule en vivo con Janeta. Vamos a hablar un poquito acerca de qué es lo que está sucediendo en este mundo. Es importante hablar, conversar, ¿verdad? Acerca de las cosas que están sucediendo porque es saludable para la mente, ¿verdad? Expresarse, sacar todo eso de la mente, del sentimiento para poder venir a una conclusión o poder sentirse un poquito mejor. So that's what conversation is all about. So let you feel a little better about what you're doing and about yourself. Um, let's start the program this morning. Happy Sunday. Hi. So I was testing my audio here to make sure you can hear me, and obviously you can. So let me turn this down. So how are you doing this morning? Let me mute this. Yeah, 1 second. So this program is special because I want to put emphasis on what happened on election day and how do you feel and your perspective on all that's been going on, your feelings towards the future, your feelings towards women choices, your feelings towards children, what they're paying attention to, what they're looking at, um, the wars that's been going on, and all the other stuff about. And so I have put a video for you to actually see, and that way I can share with you these um, opinions that you might have. So let's take a look at this video. Let me bring it up on the screen. Here it is. It's basically what's going on. Look at this. I mean, no racism, no racism. We don't want any war. We want peace. We want unity. And that's what all we're fighting for, right? We're not fighting for anything else but just that. And for a moment, I was going to play audio. Let me see if I bring that up for you. Hold on a second. This. Okay, I'm just trying my system here. Just bear with me for a second. I guys, I'm gonna play one more time this video because I think it's very important and for you to also listen. Is Marvin Gaye and remember that song What's Going On? ¿Se acuerdan esa canción? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? Bueno, es de Marvin Gaye. Trata mucho de lo que estaba sucediendo en ese entonces, ¿verdad? La guerra de Vietnam. Pero ahora eso aplica a lo que remember that song Marvin Gaye? Well, it applies to what's going on today. I was gonna put it on speaker, but unfortunately, that's not happening, guys. So I'm gonna just play it on my phone. How about that? And while we watch the video, I know you're hearing an echo, but that's okay. All right, let me see what we got here. All right, let me play the video for you one more time while I play it on my phone.
Who really cares? Save the world in despair. Who really cares?
It follows a water crisis in Flint that began 4 years ago when the city started drawing water from the Flint River, exposing thousands of people to the toxic metals.
Mother, there's too many of you cry. Brother,
25 is going to be a black male in a white t-shirt.
there's far too many of you die.
14 million more
You
Americans
know
will be
we got to
uninsured
find
next year. This deadly mass shooting
to
happened in
bring some
Florida
loving
at
here today. Yeah. Father, we don't need to escalate. War is not the answer.
Okay, guys, that's basically what it is. We want unity. We want freedom. all of that good stuff, right? And so my question is to you: what does it take for us to join together with that, right? What does it take? ¿Qué necesitamos tener todo eso, la libertad de ser uno mismo, la libertad de escoger? Dígame, ¿qué necesitamos? Em, el voto, por supuesto, es una de ellas. Eh, libre de expresión, protestas, hablar con las personas en ciertas posiciones de gobierno, también eh, rezar, hablar con las personas en su comunidad y muchas otras cosas más que podemos imaginar. There are so many things that we can do, right, to have freedom of speech, freedom to choose, freedom to be ourselves, to create unity, right? There are so many things we can do. And so I think this discussion that I'm about to have is so important. And that's why I'm having it today on this platform. Some of you are just tuning in. And of course, I usually have a little difficulty. Not usually, I'll take that back. At this time, I'm having a little difficulty because I'm using a different system. I'm trying to do more than one thing. I'm trying to put on music in the background. I'm trying to send out the message that I'm on live. So that's what's happening in my background. But it's a wonderful Sunday morning here in Panama. And I'm enjoying every moment of it. It's tropical, it's you name it. So I want you to join in and give me your opinion. Give me your opinion of what you think about the election, how it's going to affect women, how it's going to affect children, how it's going to affect the world, the world. And so I'm having this conversation open. I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. So any opinions you have, I'm checking my Facebook messages, and I'm also checking my YouTube. Well, my YouTube will pop up right here. So if anybody have any questions, I'll see right away. My Facebook, I'll see right away as well. And so, yeah, any opinions you might have regarding this election? What do you think the future will look like, in your opinion? Again, I'm trying not to take sides for obvious reasons because I want everybody to have freedom of expression, right? So let's exercise our freedom of expression, freedom to choose, freedom to be us, right? Now, a lot of you might feel a little down and with the results. Some of you are saying, okay, we're going to see what's going to happen with the economy. And that's the reason why you voted. So I want to hear from you. And my first question, I'm going to go by parts and section. Voy a hacer ciertas preguntas porque algunos de ustedes piensan que les gustaron los resultados de las elecciones. Algunas personas piensan que esto fue algo terrible porque teman el futuro, ¿verdad? Por las cosas que salieron a la boca del presidente Trump son de odio, y lo hemos oído, no estamos escuchando a otras personas y estamos basando nuestros votos porque hemos visto muchos comportamientos negativos en el presidente Trump y hemos visto muchas cosas prometedoras y un futuro más alegre para las personas de distintas razas, de distintos países, de distintas culturas, y lo vimos eso en la vicepresidenta Kamala. Entonces muchas personas hicieron sus decisiones y votaron por lo que ellos piensan que va a ser algo mejor para el país. Estamos hablando de los Estados Unidos. Quiero que me digan su opinión. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear, what do you think? What are your thoughts regarding this election? I want to know, what did you base your vote on? Let's start with that question. What did you base your vote on during this election? Like I said before, a lot of people people base it on freedom of speech, freedom for women to choose over their bodies, freedom to be you, right? Freedom to be you. And I want to know, what did you choose? Well, in my opinion, in my perspective, from my point of view, from what I've heard, not what people have told me, same thing like you have made your decisions with what you've heard, right? Is that our decisions should be focused on the core values of all humanity, right? We don't want nobody talking down to us. We don't want to, this is not a joke. This is not a game. People's life is at stake here. People's futures at stake. We also should have been based in, or for those of you who did, for those of you who didn't, should have been basing your vote on respect for other people, right? On and really talking to people and not down at people. Your vote should have been based on respect for women, not insulting women publicly, right? Your vote should have been based on harmony, peace, unity. Your vote should have been based on someone who knows how to speak, right, and connect the dots. Your vote should have been based on freedom for women to choose, right? And many other things, right? We might not agree on everything that's out there that both leaders are doing, and that's a fair game, but there's certain things that should be the main focus. I was in the military, and there's a lot of things that President Trump said. I don't know about doing because I don't follow the guy every day, but I heard what he was saying and what he been saying, and things about women, calling women nasty women as a leader. We're talking as a leader, talking about son of a bitches, talking about doing this to a woman. That's what they like. Talking about they were good people on both sides, etc., etc. It goes on and on and on and on. Reading the Bible, selling sneakers. I mean, come on. And he's gonna tax this one and do this and do that. I'm hearing it from his own mouth. He escuchado muchas cosas negativas de Trump. Y no es porque me lo han dicho, es porque todo el mundo lo ha oído. ¿Ok? Si tú no quieres oír es porque de la decisión no oír. Pero yo estoy escuchando, ¿verdad? Muchas cosas. Y he oído muchas cosas que no me parece bien. No me parece bien como un líder en hacer esos ciertos comentarios sobre una mujer esto y una mujer otro, que él no ve nada en lo que hicieron las personas que estaban protestando contra los judíos. Él no ve, le faltó respeto a mucha gente cuando tuvieron una cumbre. ¿Te acuerdas que no me acuerdo qué presidente fue o ministro fue, que él fue ministro así para que él pasara? Cosas así me molesta. Un líder que no le importa, un líder que quiere lealtad, pero no da lealtad. Eso me preocupa. Un líder que tiene una actitud, como siempre, enojado cuando se está expresando. Es un problema con eso también. Un hombre que piensa que una mujer no debe decidir sobre su propio cuerpo y en la dirección en que va eso me preocupa también. Son cosas que yo estoy envasando para hacer una decisión. ¿No? Ustedes que no han votado no pueden votar. Pero vamos a ver que tienen que hacer una decisión. ¿Qué mensaje? La otra pregunta es, ¿qué mensaje estamos mandando a los niños? Another question is, what message are we sending the children of the future? What message are we sending? What are we teaching the children? ¿Qué estamos enseñando a los niños? Y eso me preocupa mucho. Más que todo, ¿qué mensaje le estamos dando a los niños? ¿Qué mensaje? Estamos dando el mensaje de que tú puedes hacer ciertas cosas y tener las leyes y ser esto. Ya él pasó por la corte y le encontró muchas cosas malas ya. Entonces tú puedes ser presidente insultando a las puede visitarlo a un país que dice que es una isla flotando de basura, con basura, que Haití está comiendo perros y gatos. Eso no es relajo, mi gente. Usted quiere que una maestra le diga eso a un estudiante, ay, tú eres un negro y tú eres un cochino, tú eres un cholo, ¿usted quiere eso? Yo no. Entonces, ¿de qué estamos hablando? Porque dicen ustedes que él está haciendo bien para la economía, que va a hacer bien para no sé qué. O sea, yo voy a tomar un insulto, vamos a ponerlo al nivel de marido y mujer, ¿verdad? De una pareja. Yo voy a tomar un insulto de mi marido y para que mi marido me esté insultando y me esté, bueno, ese acoso, ¿no? Pero él me da dinero y estoy bien. Oye, mi gente, eso no es. Entonces, el dinero es lo que está decidiendo. Entonces, ese es tu Dios, el dinero, la economía es tu Dios. O tratar al ser humano con dignidad. Entonces, te estás enfocando en la economía, te estás enfocando en no sé qué, no sé cuánto, pero el racismo y la manera que insultan a las mujeres no te interesa. Entonces, ¿qué estamos hablando? Él es un líder, un ejemplo. Eso es lo que querían, entonces eso es lo que quieren. Guys, we need to choose leaders, not because the economy or whatever. We need to choose leaders, a combination of things, okay? A combination of things. And including those things, the most important one is a leader that respects you, a leader that cares for you. It's a combination of things, not only one thing, because they can respect you, they say they respect you, but they do other things. You understand that? But these are facts, people. These are facts. And words have power. Words have power. That's how we navigate. That's how we make business. That's how we make choices. If I have a teacher that always insults the student, right? I'm a parent, and it says the teacher always insulted the student. And this teacher doesn't insult the student, but both of them are teaching the subject. I'm going to take my child where I'm not. My child is not going to be damaged mentally. In other words, you could have $1 million, but you're nothing without respecting your soul and dignity. It's been taken away. What's the use of having money if your dignity has been taken away and you're a robot and you got to do whatever anybody tells you to do? Oh, you have a lot of money, but you're a slave mentally and spiritually. And so I base my decision on leadership qualities, good qualities, good qualities. Now, what else do we have here? What is? Oh, okay. So let's put up some of the comments. Aquí hay unos comentarios. Hola, person purple stage. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Juan, aquí también tenemos a Armando Silly. The racism mask has been revealed. That is true. His election is proof of more than half of the U.S. is racist. God help us. You know, I thought racism was gone. I really did. There was a lot of smiling faces and everything, but obviously that's not the case. Let me see who else putting out there. Oh, hi, sis. Good morning, sis, from Brooklyn, New York. Hi, Brooklyn. What's the weather in Brooklyn? So these are opinions, and they're well taken. Son opiniones de las personas. Hello, hi, Ivy. Saludos. So I'm gonna say this again. If you have children, God help us. If you have children and you have a leader that has been proven convicted of all these charges, but let's put that aside. Let's not get involved in whether or not this is true. Let's talk about what he's said. What person is going to say she's bleeding out of her ears, she's bleeding out of her eyes, and God knows where she's bleeding from? What man, what human being says that when he gets upset with a woman? And a leader. Again, I wouldn't want to sit in a classroom. I wouldn't want to have a boss telling me, oh, you're bleeding out of your ears, you're bleeding out of your eyes, and where else are you bleeding from? I would definitely slap the hell out of that guy. Okay? I would say, don't you ever speak to me like that. Now, I'm speaking to women. You know, when President Trump won. I said, it's okay. I know exactly what happened. I can't say it because it's something that what they call alleged. I'm not going to say it for legal purposes. And whoever's watching this might say it or whatever. But I'm going to say this much. When you want to, you know what? That's fine. That was at that level. Now I'm speaking to women. Kamala did her best. There's certain things I did not agree with that she was focusing on. She didn't need to focus on those things, but she focused on it, and there's nothing else I can do. I believe that she focused on equality. She focused on everybody's inclusive. She focused on making the borders more safer, and they're doing that now. She focused on women's rights that I applaud her for, and there's certain things that I didn't agree with. But I'm telling you right now, not because Kamala lost this election, she lost everything. Or we lost. Women, I'm going to give you this message and let it stick. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up and be counted. Stand up and be respected. This is our time to show leadership. This is not the time to be going around and acting silly and submissive and I don't know, he did this to me and I don't know what to do. Girl, put on your military boots and fight for your freedom. Woman, fight for your freedom. Don't take nonsense. Okay? Don't take nonsense. So no, this is not like, oh my gosh, she lost, so we don't know what to do. I know what to do. I know that I'm going to roll up my sleeves and I'm going to fight. Nobody's going to choose who I'm going to be in this world or where my place is. Because there's people around, not only men, but there's people around there telling you, oh, you belong here, and you belong here, and you should be doing this, and you should be doing that. Do not. I don't think my speaker's on. No, my speaker was not on. But now you can hear me. Listen, guys. I don't think we should be. I don't think we should be entertaining too much of the election. The election was the election. We have a job to do, and we're gonna make sure that the children of the future get a good education, know what their purpose is in this life, and don't focus on this nonsense about disrespecting women, about telling women whatever they feel like, because that's what the leader is doing. I want to put emphasis in that. No queremos que un líder, ¿verdad?, esté hablando cosas que están afectando a la mujer, que está afectando a los niños y el futuro. Algunos de ustedes no me estaban escuchando porque a veces yo uso estas cosas y no sé, a veces se apagan, depende del internet, depende de todo esto. Pero por lo menos ya están captando más o menos por dónde voy con esto, de que cada persona tiene un propósito en la vida y eso es asegurarse que el futuro tengamos armonía y tengamos paz. Right? Everybody has a duty to ensure peace and harmony for the children of the future. We need leaders that focus on what's good. Guys, if you look at these images, and we really don't want to go back to living in fear, living in uncertainty, under dictatorship, under someone that's telling us what we should do and what we shouldn't do. And it doesn't matter who's in office. They need to do for the people. They need to do for the people. a lot of you might say, oh, well, they voted him in. Yes, but a lot of us didn't want him in there because of what he said. And we could only base on what they're saying because we don't live with them. We're basing on what they're saying, right? And some of the things we're basing also by their actions, what we're seeing. So we get a little bit of things, but we really don't see the actions, but we hear what they're saying, right? And if you want to reach to the people, that's how you do it, right? You speak first. You speak with words of convincing the people. Well, if you convince me of these words that you're saying, then and if they're negative, then no, I can't entertain that. I can't support someone like that. And I'm saying the names because that's what I'm talking about. I want to be clear and concise that there were two candidates, and why some people choose one over the other is what we are talking about today, and also about the war that's going on, right? We don't want any violence against women, violence against each other, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, all of these things. So I'm not sure if you can hear me louder than before, but yeah, I had to take off my microphone because I was not, apparently it was not working. Because I look at it and it was not working at all. So yes, these are the images of destruction when hate is involved, right? When hate and there's no dialogue, there's no peace, there's no, there's only do, and nothing else. There's another question that I want to pose here. Otra pregunta. Vemos las imágenes de guerra, guerra. Ya esto, yo creo que muchas personas saben que, ya sabemos que la guerra, dicen que la guerra trae dinero, prosperidad, yo no sé para qué, pero bueno. Es algo negativo. So war, we know that is something really, really bad. Now, the other question I want to ask after this video is that the other question that I want to ask, we want unity, we want peace, and we want freedom, amongst a lot of other things, right? Look at that color. Miren los colores, miren los colores. So one of the things that is at stake here, or one of the things that I wonder about is that if someone, or when someone talks bad about a woman, or just insult a woman during a debate or on stage, what does it say about that leader? What does it say about that leader? What does it say about that leader? Cuando insultan a una mujer en un discurso, ¿qué es lo que dice ese líder? Do you think women's rights will survive, or is at risk, or we need to fight for it again, or we don't have it anymore? Women's rights. We're not talking about a personal level, because I have my rights and I will fight for my rights, okay? We're talking about the government level. Estamos hablando del nivel del gobierno. ¿Qué piensan de los derechos de la mujer? ¿Piensan que ya se está desapareciendo, que se desapareció, que tenemos que luchar más? ¿Qué es lo que piensan? ¿Qué es lo que piensan? Bueno, yo lo voy a decir, en nivel personal, yo voy a luchar por mis derechos, así que eso no es a nivel nacional o federal o mundial. Yo voy a seguir luchando por mis derechos y voy a parar fuerte y voy a defender, ¿verdad? no sé, yo hago esa pregunta porque yo digo, las mujeres que votaron por este señor, ¿qué estaban pensando? ¿Qué es lo que están pensando? ¿Qué es lo que están viendo? Es como si fuera que yo digo, ay, yo voy a votar eh, por mi jefe porque él me está pagando, aunque me está usando, pero él me está pagando y voy a votar por él. Oye, mi gente, eso es lo que en realidad lo que está sucediendo a nivel federal. You're actually saying, right? When I don't know what happened to women when they voted for this person. It's actually that you're saying, okay, I'm gonna vote for someone for my boss. I'm gonna stay with this boss instead of that boss because even though this boss insults me and degrades me, I'm gonna still stay with him because I get a good salary. It's like, what is your thing? You know, um, again, I want to understand and I want you guys to check. I want to understand what's going on. That's why I said, let's talk. The topic was let's talk and what's going on. That was the topic. Let's talk and what's going on. Our future is at risk. Our future is at risk. Our future is at risk. I don't know what is to say, but I want to make that clear. I want to make that very clear. I want to make that very clear. Our future is at risk. Reynaldo, Drayton, what do you think? He's watching on Facebook. What do you think? Chat. Let me hear your comments because this is the time for us to really talk about issues that concerns us. I mean, I think I'm right. I think you guys agree with me when I say I do not want a leader that insults me. I do not want a leader that is pushy or disrespect other leaders around the world, disrespect other people in other countries. It's not a joke. Just that alone, I'm basing my vote on for the person that I want to be in this world. Just that alone. The rest, like I said, we might not agree with certain things about other people's leadership, but at least we could work with them and we could adjust it and we could fight, right? When I say fight, no matter who's in that office, whether in Panama, whether it's in the United States, whether it's in Europe, whether it's in Africa, you have to fight for what's right. I remember growing up, oh, say good morning. Oh, don't talk like that. Oh, don't curse. Don't say bad words. They put soap in your mouth. Remember those days? So what happened? Now that we're grown, it's like, wait a minute. I went to school. I went to church. I did the right thing. I respect people. I don't curse at people. Only when maybe, in the street, like, somebody did something to you and you just like, there's no excuse. But I'm saying certain people, in certain traffic thing, they have to vent out. Okay, so but normally you don't go around cursing at people just because you don't like them or just because something happened with the baby. Call it nasty. You don't say that blood is coming out of the ear, blood is coming out of the nose, and who knows where else. You don't say, oh, there's a island floating with garbage. You don't say, oh, they eat dogs and cats. I mean, come on. There's more. There's many more other things that I could throw there, but these are just the few. It's so many that I can't keep up with it. We have been warned. Okay, we have been warned by people who work with him. We have been warned by a lot of other things. Okay, what I saw was anger, and that to me, you cannot lead from a position of anger. I went to leadership class in school, and we take leadership courses when you are going to be supervisor or manager. And one of the things that you don't do, you don't insult people. Another thing you don't put people against other people, and you have to be productive, right? You do things to be productive. So all these things was not there in the other candidate. So for that reason, I think that we just have to sit back, and people are hoping that this person changed. I don't know about that because it's been years. Um, but he insults people whenever he doesn't get his way. He doesn't know how to lose. And another big thing for me, say talking about losing, another big thing for me was peaceful transition. He did not do that. He did not do that. You know, I'm going to hear a lot of people saying, "Oh well, it's justifiable because they stole the election." Well, guess what? Guess what? I'm not going to say it. But do you see the difference? Peaceful transition, and the other one just kept ramping all through instead of joining and helping out to see America move forward. And just that alone should make you want to decide the right thing. And so that's my take on that. And well, there's a lot of things going on in this world, and we just have to um, be our own leader and shape the future the way we want to see it. We have to shape the future the way we want to see it. If we want to see better things, then we have to lead. We have to make the corrections. We have to stand up and voice ourselves and stop certain things. We have to be stern. That's our job. Stand for something, right? You got to stand for something. You got to stand for something. And most people want respect and peace. Most people want respect and peace. And of course, a good way of living, a good life where we can share things, where we could be joyous again. Um, so a lot of things might not be happening at the local level, but I know a lot of turmoil is going to be happening at the federal level. So muchas cosas no están sucediendo en el nivel nacional, pero yo sé que muchas cosas van a estar sucediendo a nivel internacional con el resultado de estas elecciones. Así que a lo mejor nosotros no vamos a sentirlo personalmente, como estamos hablando de ciertas cosas que son feas que van a estar sucediendo, pero van a estar sucediendo. Y ojo, porque eso es importante, ¿verdad? Entonces, yo pienso que los derechos de la mujer tenemos que luchar más todavía, tenemos que ser fuertes y no, ¿cómo se dice? Y no ser como que no manipule, pues, como siempre lo hemos hecho. Somos trabajadoras, somos fuertes. Mira, la mujer es algo especial. La mujer trae a un hijo al mundo mientras que está trabajando y tiene que atender a los niños, tiene que asegurarse que estén bien, ¿verdad? La mujer es muy especial e importante en este mundo, creo. Y no es el nombre del Padre, Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Es el nombre del Padre, es la mujer y el hijo. Con eso los dejo para la próxima. Remember, it's not the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's the Father, the Mother, and the Son. The woman is very important in this world. A woman is very important. A woman bears a child, raises a child, and at the same time taking care of her husband and their household. She knows how to multitask. Her brains operate that way, right? She knows how to do a lot of things at the same time and make it work. A woman is very important in this world. Very, very important. That's why it's very important for us stand up for our rights and be counted and don't be manipulated, right? We still have a fight. we still have to stand up and be watchful at how this game of power that kind of shutting up women or putting women on the back burner, like you said, or putting women to the side. We got to be watchful of that. And we got to unite. Women have to unite. We have to unite definitely more than ever. More than ever. And be careful with other women, you know. Other women, they like the machismo business. They like to play games, right? They like to play games with other women, but be careful with those women that are, how to put it, maybe they were raised in a way where they don't know what dignity is, or they don't know what being a woman's all about, or how to kind of fight for your rights, and how to stop things when you see it. Okay, before it gets to you. Don't be ashamed to stand up. Don't be ashamed to raise your voice and be loud, but stern and speak the truth. Don't be afraid of doing that. Be afraid of speaking up. That's my message to you. Don't be afraid of speaking up. No tengan miedo de hablar fuerte, firmes. A esas mujeres que estoy hablando, que me están viendo, o que me van a ver más tarde. Mi mensaje es ser fuerte, párense, ¿verdad? Y ver y escuchar el jueguito que tienen algunos hombres y otras mujeres. El jueguito ese de como, tú no sabes lo que estás diciendo, o el jueguito ese de o el jueguito de que tú dices algo, una opinión, una reunión, vamos a poner una reunión, y tú das una opinión y dices algo bueno, pero el hombre lo toma y lo dice y se hace dueño de tu opinión. O sea, hay que pararse y para que te oigan, pero pararse bien y decir las cosas bien como es, ¿verdad? Muy importante eso. Así que es que no hemos sido derrotadas, estamos firmes, ya sabemos lo que tenemos que hacer, más que todo. Esto nos ha enseñado a nosotros que tenemos que trabajar más. Estas elecciones nos han enseñado que tenemos que trabajar mucho más y más fuerte y más determinada, porque tenemos ¿cómo se dice? Una meta para proteger las niñas, las mujeres de todo el mundo que no tienen voz, ¿verdad? Tenemos que tener esa voz para ellas. We have to have a voice for those women that cannot speak for some odd reason, maybe the institution that they're in, maybe they don't know that they have a voice. So we're going to speak for those women. And so we have a fight that we keep on fighting, right? And for prosperity, and in the name of prosperity and in the name of unity. And that's what my message is today for you guys. So I see you next time on Panama Mule Live with Janetta. This has been a wonderful conversation. I love conversing about topics like this. So this was very meaningful for me. I had to say something. I could not stay quiet, and I didn't know what direction to take. I didn't know whether or not whether or not. I know I had to say something, but I was wondering how to bring it to you. And I think this is the best way and it's the best platform. I was going to do a video, but I like chatting, so this was the best way that I think to do it. So see you guys next time. Again, next Sunday I'll be bringing up another topic, I guess similar to this one, where it will be affecting us worldwide. I also will be making, you see, that's why I like my microphone. I will be making more announcements. And well, again, let me see. Thank you guys for watching. My phone went off. My phone is like, let me see. No, it's still on. Yeah, it's still on. So see you next time. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. It has been a wonderful week. It has been a learning time for women and the world. It has been mind kind of adjustment, a mental adjustment that I have to make. And I know a lot of you sympathize with me. But we got to move forward with the tools that I've given you. I've given you plenty of tools, people. I've said, roll up your sleeves, be counted, speak firm, hear what the person is saying, analyze it. Don't just look at them and say, oh, they know. No. They're going to be playing games with you. People are going to be playing games with you. So just listen and fight back. Don't be afraid to fight. Don't be afraid to speak up for your rights. Okay? And those are the tools I'm giving you. I mean, it's simple. And if you were doing it, keep doing it. Because we need to kind of like have this anti-machismo, anti-whatever that's coming around us. And one more thing. Do the right thing, okay? I believe that you cannot be, saying this and that and not doing the right. Do the right thing in the sense of don't go out there to hurt anyone. Okay, you mind your own business. You do your thing. You do you, right? Right. But don't go out and destroy other people's plan and criticize other people, whatever, or show. They're in their lane. You stay in your lane. That's the advice I would give you. Otra cosa antes de culminar esto, quédense en su línea, ¿verdad? Cuando yo digo defienden sus derechos, pero tú no puedes invadir o faltar el respeto a otra persona. Eso no juega, eso no va junto, ¿verdad? Mantente en tu línea, deja a la persona que sea como es y tú haz lo que tú tienes que hacer y respetar a las opiniones y las decisiones de esa persona y la vida de esa persona. Si esa persona ama a otra mujer, esa es la opinión de esa persona, tienes que respetar eso. El gobierno no tiene nada que ver con eso. ¿Ok? Deja que esa persona sea. Si esa persona quiere esto o lo otro, deja a la persona. ¿Ok? Pero hay que pararse para sus derechos. El abuso no lo toleras para nada. El abuso es algo terrible. Párense, mujeres, párense y hay que hablar y hay que defenderse. So you guys see you next time. Of course, on Panama View live with Janetta. This has been a wonderful evening. And you know what? Let me play one more video. Déme poner un video que me gusta bastante, que aplica en lo que estoy diciendo. Los gobiernos, o los que están en posición de gobiernos, es una cosa. Pero nosotros, cada uno de nosotros, tenemos la responsabilidad de hacer el bien. Tenemos la responsabilidad de hacer este mundo mejor. No hay que sentarse y que, bueno, el gobierno lo hizo, así que yo no lo voy a hacer. No, señores. Each one of us have the duty to purchase freedom and the duty, right, to do the right thing. It's not like we leave it up to Vice President Kamala Harris, right? We're supposed to help her, help the system, and help those people that are being attacked or being insulted. Help those people grow, and they have to help themselves grow, right? So this video I'm about to show represents that. Believe in you. Let's hear it.
I'm holding on, if almost gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it through the gates. Just have to wait. You whisper to me, there's no maybe. There's only time for dreams even greater. I hear the call, and I close my eyes to see even clearer. I see it all. I know that we can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper in a riot, but I grow stronger, keep believing in me. Say you're believing in me. You're believing in me. Say you're believing in me. You're believing in me.
Okay, guys, this is it for me for now. See you next Sunday. I was away for a while because I'm doing doing other projects and I'm trying to reinvent the direction of this platform. And I like I would call this a special edition because this is not really what I like talking about, because I feel that we have our own personal lives, that we have other things to worry about, but this was very important for me. If I brought this on to you, because it was very important to bring. So, esta plataforma me gusta utilizarlo para cosas positivas, ¿verdad? En nuestra vida cotidiana. Pero me he esforzado a traer esto porque este es algo muy importante. Lo que sucedió en Estados Unidos es algo muy importante, ¿verdad? Pero forma parte de nuestra vida, así que lo tuve que poner esto para conversación. Pero usualmente yo hablo de las cosas, de lo que nos está pasando, ¿no? Así que gracias por ver este programa de hoy y nos vemos el próximo domingo. Thank you for watching and